Hey everybody, it's PokeWalkthroughHD here, and welcome back to more Pokemon Fire Red. In the last episode, we arrived here at Cinnabar Island, and I said we would check out the Pokemon Mansion, but we're going to be doing that in just a moment because first, well actually the door's locked to the gym. I want to check out some other places in Cinnabar Island, but not the gym. We can't go in there just yet because there's something we have to get, which is actually in the Pokemon Mansion. But before we go there, I want to head inside here at the Pokemon Laboratory, and I want to talk to this guy right here. Says we study Pokemon extensively every day, and people often bring us rare Pokemon for examination. So that kind of hints at the fact that yeah, they help you revive dead Pokemon. So, and no, I don't mean like your Pokemon faints and you can revive it. It's not quite like that. So we're gonna be looking more into that in just a moment. So let's talk to this guy. Hello there. Do you happen to have a Raichu? Would you like to trade for an Electrode? It's not a bad trade if you'd want to do that. I'm not gonna stop you. I found this most remarkable fossil inside of Mount Moon. I think it's a rare prehistoric Pokemon. So yeah, it's pretty interesting. And let's talk to this guy. Hi, do you have a Venonat? Want to trade it for my Tangela? So yeah, there are a couple trades you can do in here. Venonat for a Tangela is an absolutely pitiful trade because you can get a Tangela right north of Cinnabar Island, right near your hometown, Pallet Town. So there's absolutely no point in doing that trade. But if you want to, go ahead. Anyways, let's talk to this guy. I'll teach you a nifty new move. Teach it to a Pokemon and watch the fun unfold. Yeah, I assumed it was. It's Metronome. I wonder if a Pokemon can learn it. I'm curious. Oh wow, Hitmonlee can learn it actually. I'm kind of curious if I should use this. Do I have like 3 fighting type or 2 fighting type moves? Yeah, I do. Well, you know, I was planning on getting rid of High Jump Kick, but I don't know, like Metronome. I mean, it's more just a move to use for fun. I mean, I wouldn't really rely on it. Huh. Let me just check something. I'll be back in just a moment. Alright guys, I'm back, and I actually am going to teach you Metronome in replacement of High Jump Kick. Because I was going to get rid of High Jump Kick anyways at some point, and I just don't like the accuracy, so I'm going to get rid of that. So let's High Jump Kick, and we can just get rid of that move. So yeah, there we go. Go to High Jump Kick and learn Metronome. I really didn't think we could learn it. Metronome, if you don't know, is a move. You use it, and it uses any random move in the game. It could be absolutely anything. It could be Surf, it could be Dragon Rage, it can be Splash. You know, it can be Thunder. It can be anything in the game. So it's really fun to play around with sometimes. This guy says Eevee can evolve into 1 of 3 kinds of Pokemon. Yeah, we already know that. Cause, you know, we have our Vaporeon, which is originally an Eevee. So let's head into this last room, and this one is the Pokemon Lab testing room. So yeah, they like to experiment on Pokemon. It's very nice. So let's just talk to this guy and look for the Pokemon Ponyta. I want to trade for my Seal. Yeah, there's lots of trades you can do in this place. Ponyta for a Seal isn't really a bad trade, but you know, giving up a Water type or a Fire type for a Water type is kind of a weird trade because they're not really alike. But that's not a bad trade. And this guy says, "Hi, I'm an important doctor." Yes, very much so indeed. Here, I study the Pokemon fossils, rare Pokemon fossils, all the time. Have you got a fossil for me? I sure do. Here's a Helix fossil. And it's a fossil of an Ammonite. That Pokemon's already extinct. His resurrection machine will make that Pokemon live again. So yeah, let's do that. So he says, give me it, and he's going to take a little bit of time, and I can go take a walk. And what you can actually do is just leave and come back, and he'll be done. So when you come back, he tells you you're late. Where were you? Like, come on, I did as fast as possible. He says, yeah, your fossil's back to life, and it was an Ammonite, like I think. Yeah, this guy doesn't really have good grammar, but he gives you an Ammonite. I'm not going to give it a nickname because I'm not going to use it. It's a Water Rock type, and it's definitely not a bad Pokemon, whether you got an Ammonite or Kabuto. What you can actually do is you can go to Pewter City, and if you have Cut, which you should at this point, teach it to a Pokemon and go north of Pewter City. When you go north of the city, there's a little place where you can use Cut, and you can go get an old Amber, which you can then resurrect into an Aerodactyl. So yeah, there's lots of cool stuff you can do at that place. You can get a lot of cool Pokemon, and Aerodactyl is just a great Pokemon. So anyways, let's heal up our Pokemon here, and now we're going to head inside the Pokemon Mansion. So let's go do that right now. Alright, so I was thinking for a sec. Yeah, Ammonite does go back. And wait, I don't have any repels, do I? Let me grab some. I'll be back in just a moment. Alright guys, so here it is. The Pokemon Mansion. This is one of the biggest dungeons in the game, and there's lots of places here to get lost. So that's how you know it's great. So yeah, before we do anything, let's put up a max repel. In this place you can find some Pokemon. A couple new ones actually. You can find Coughing and Grimer. I believe Coughing is, you can find Coughing in Fire Red and Grimer in Leaf Green. And then you can find Vulpix and Growlithe. You can also find Raticates. So yeah, I don't really want to catch any of those Pokemon. So yeah, let's see. There's a couple items you can get in this place. There's an escape rope, just in case you get lost, which isn't too hard in this place, to be honest. And I think there's one more thing down here. Oh, you need to. Yeah, there's the whole gimmick of this place is that there's gates everywhere, and you gotta hit the Mewtwo switches to get the gates. So yeah, I believe there's also a trainer here. Let's fight this guy. Ah, you startled me. I thought you were a ghost. Yeah, because you know our character really does look like a ghost. So let's take on youngster Johnson with his Ekans. So yeah, actually, just for fun, I think maybe we should try out our new move, Metronome. Then we can see what that is. I'm not really going to be relying on Metronome much, we just sort of use it for fun. Wow, scary face. What a crappy move to get. Yeah, sometimes you can get really lucky and get stuff like, you know, Hyper Beam, Surf, and stuff like that. But other times you can just get stuff that isn't really helpful at all, like that. And a useless move. In fact, it hurt me. Huh. Well, maybe I'll use that more in the next battle, but for now I'll just use Strength. So yeah, as you can see, I didn't get too lucky with Metronome, but that happens. Alright, so there goes Ekans, and yeah, I wonder what other Pokemon this guy has. Yeah, another Ekans. How exciting. If I'm not mistaken, I do believe this guy's Eradicate, or maybe Rattata. Eradicate, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, we lowered our attack twice, so things could be going better. It should be a 3-hit KO. And Acid. Oh, whoa! Okay, that did a lot more than it should have. Let's just use a Lemonade, because as you know, in the couple episodes ago, we stocked up on items. So yeah, and it's gonna use Glare, which... Oh yeah, I forgot. Hitmonlee has the ability Limber, which blocks paralysis. So that's a pretty useful ability. Let's try out Metronome again. And maybe we can actually get a decent move this time. Or we can get Substitute. Yeah, that works too. I mean, it's not necessarily a bad move. It's just probably prefer to get something else. It's fun because it's actually kind of working in my favor right now. So yeah, another Bite. And the Metronome's gonna, or the Substitute's gonna take the damage. Yeah, I guess it actually did alright. It actually helped us. So yeah, there goes the Ekans. And a little bit more experience. And yeah, just like I thought, he had Eradicate. Yeah, you're gonna be finding a couple burglars in this place, which I would highly recommend. Like, if you're someone who skips over some battles, I would highly recommend fighting the burglars, because they happen to give out a lot of money. And whoa, Fire Blast. That still probably won't do a lot though, because Hitmonlee has a little special attack. Anyways, I think I'm just going to be using a Brick Break, because it's super effective and it should kill this thing in one hit. But then again, we do have 2 Intimidates on us, but it still killed it nonetheless, so that's good. Alright, so that battle took a little bit longer than expected. Before we hit that switch over there to let's heal up with a Lemonade. Alright, so there we go. So yeah, let's hit the switch and we're gonna see exactly what it does, because it's gonna open up and close a few gates. We wouldn't press it right, so let's go all the way back over here. What? Oh, I guess this is a higher level Pokemon than us. It's kind of embarrassing, but okay. Level 36, and we're only level 33. I guess we could use this opportunity to level up, because we're really close to it. So yeah, goodbye Eradicate. Give me a level and go home. Alright, there we go. level 34, so let's get off that battle. And oh, not that gate. Wrong gate. And a repels effect wore off, so let's use another one. I got 15. Yeah, you can get max repels in Cinnabar Island, so that's pretty useful. So let's get this item, which is a protein. That raises up your physical attack stat. That's a pretty good item to have. Did this gate get open? No, that's not the gate. It's the other room. I forgot. Yeah, so let's head up the stairs here, and this is the second floor. Let's take on this burglar. I can't get out. This whole place is one big puzzle. Not really. I mean, you can just walk down the stairs and head down, but apparently this guy just didn't want to do that. Decided to. I like who he acts like he's looking around, but he's just standing in one spot. I knew what Charmander is first Pokemon. Let's use a metronome for fun, because that worked out so well before. Flatter. If you know the move Swagger, it raises up the physical attack of a Pokemon, and then it also confuses it. So then if it hits itself, it's going to do a lot of damage. But if it hits you, you know, it's going to do some damage also. Flatter's sort of the opposite of that, except it does special attack and not physical. So I think we're just going to hit it with a Rock Slide just to avoid getting a stupid move from Metronome. But yeah, Flatter's not quite as good as Swagger, because Swagger, it raises the physical attack stat, so then, you know, it uses that physical attack against itself and it hits itself in confusion, but it doesn't hit itself with special attack, so it's kind of pointless. But I guess it could be useful. And up next is a Charmeleon. Now this Charmeleon has Flamethrower, so I'm not going to be messing around with Metronome. Let's just hit it with a Rock Slide, and that should be good for now. And yeah, one hit KO, so not bad. Hitmonlee's really starting to it caught up a lot faster than I thought it would. I thought this thing would be a pain to level up. But yeah, by the next gym, it should be pretty much caught up with the rest of the team. And then we can catch our final team member, and our team will be pretty much complete for the Elite Four, so that's pretty good. Oh no, my bag of loot! So as you can see, it gives you a lot of money, especially if you have like the amulet coin. He would have given you about 5,000, or you know, like 5,500 or so. So yeah, that's a lot of money you can get from that. Alright, so let's look in here, and you can find a zinc, and I forget which stat that raises up. I'm gonna guess speed, so let's see what it does raise up. And, oh no, special defense actually. Carbos raises up the speed stat. Alright, so let's head all the way back up. And I think we have time for probably one more battle. And what is this? Yeah, there's some books in here. Some of them are kind of interesting. July 10th, we received the newly discovered Pokemon Mew. So yeah, some of the books in here give evidence to stuff about Mew and Mewtwo and the big explosion thing. So yeah, some of them could be kind of interesting to look through. And quick attack. Whoa, that did a lot of damage. And one Brick Break should take you out. No problem. So there goes that Eradicate. Yeah, maybe I probably should have cut out the wild battles, but I already did commentary over them, so oh well. Yeah, like I said, I think we have time for one more battle in here. There should be one around here. What does this say? July 5th, do you read that? South America. Okay, I didn't know, you know, South America. New Pokemon were all discovered there. What? Nope. Gate's closed. This place is closed off too. Yeah, there's lots of like places in here with gates, and not that it's easy to get lost. It's just really annoying to get through it. And I do want to have one more battle before we're done with this place. Now let's hit the switch. Who wouldn't press it? And now that we did that, this place is now open. You can head back upstairs. And there's an item. I was going to close it, but there's also an item over here. You can find another iron, and then that raises up your physical defense. So let's open up this switch. And as you can see, there's a dude here. And he says, my mentor once lived here. I wonder what really happened to his mentor. Yeah, I believe this is the guy. This is the guy with the electrode. I think so. No, Magnemite. Sorry. Yeah, it's the other scientist with the electrode. So Magnemite, you can die from a Brick Break in one hit because you're part Steel type. Unfortunately for you, get lost. dirtbag. Uh, anyways, next Pokemon, what do you got next? We have a Magneton, so that's a bit more powerful. And it can also take a Brick Break and die. Dirtbag 2.0. And anyways, to finish things off, what do you have, Mr. Scientist, who I forgot your name? I'm not level 35, so we're really getting high in levels here. We're gonna have Voltorbs up next, so I think for Voltorb, let's just, for the sake of ending the video, let's mess around with Metronome. Silver Wind, is that like a bug type move? And, oh wow, it actually did a lot more damage than I thought it would. But yeah, Spark actually got a critical hit. I wish that wouldn't have happened. And let's try another Metronome, see if we can get something good. Grudge, of course not. I believe Grudge is a move that, assuming Voltorb kills me on this turn, which it won't, but let's assume that it did, I believe Grudge takes down the Voltorb with me, so if I die, it dies too. So either way, it's gonna lose the battle. So yeah, the Brick Break did finish it off, and that's gonna be it for this episode. Thank you all for watching. If you like this video, give it a like and tweet it out, share it. It would really help out my channel. But until next time, I'll see you guys all next time. See you guys all next time.